During the fall of their senior year, students Kirsten Yarzab and Julius Babbitt began documenting the community service activities of various individual Bentley students and student organizations.
Being the campus life editor of the Vanguard, Bentley's weekly student newspaper, has made me more aware of the contributions students have made and are making to the Bentley and Waltham communities.
It's one thing to be a student here at Bentley, but when you become involved, student life takes on a more significant dimension. My involvement as president of the Bentley Student Union Society has shown me that we as students can make a difference in others' lives beyond the bricks and books of Bentley.
Recently, Julius and Kirsten had the opportunity to talk with some of the students involved in community service activities, and now they would like to share with you their experiences.
Hi, guys.
Hi. What type of activities have you been involved in, Anna?
Okay, I coordinate the tutoring program, which is Bentley and Waltham Junior High School. And it's kids from 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and they come here, and we match them up with students.
They match up for a time when it's best for both of them. And then they meet, and it runs for the whole year. And they meet once a week for an hour.
I always get wrong in school.
Why? You get nervous when you're...
Yeah.
You shouldn't. You're doing pretty good here.
Our connection with Kennedy is the advisor. And what the students do, they talk to the advisor, then the advisor talks to me. And then we find a perfect match for the students.
Working with the kids is a great experience, just because it's just like if you had a little brother and you were helping him out with his homework. And it's just a great feeling that you feel like, you know, I'm doing something outside of school for them.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling.
Good satisfaction.
Yeah. What do you guys do? What are you guys involved in doing?
We co-organized and sponsored children at the Children's Christmas Party. And I guess the event started, 6 years ago by Sigma Gamma Delta Fraternity.
Okay.
So it's an annual event?
Yes, it is an annual event. It started out just to be a community service one year, and then the kids liked it so much. We liked it. We got satisfaction in doing it. Bentley liked it. Bentley was writing us letters, the administration.
Wow.
So Campus Activities Board and Interfraternity Sorority Council got involved. And this way we can expand the Christmas party because we have a bigger budget and we have more people getting involved.
Yeah, when we started out, we only had 30 kids, and now we're up to 100. The kids were either homeless or they had homes, but they were abused.
Oh, really?
So the state pulled them out of their homes.
They had the best time.
Yeah, they had fun.
100 kids running around, their new toys. They just had so much fun, and it was great. We had a Santa Claus, a student dressed up as Santa, and elves, we had a magician, so they were always doing something. And other organizations got involved with face painting and cooking, decorating.
Oh yeah, other fraternities and sororities.
And also like other organizations too as well.
One more time. We'll take the Whoa! This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Check this out. The handkerchiefs have disappeared from our hands, and now they're over here on the That's the coolest. What do you have? Wait a minute. Looks like you have the top of the umbrella. How'd you do that? I don't know either, but I think you did.
And it's not only the children's faces lighting up when they receive a gift, it's the person too, sponsors. I mean, it's the best feeling I see students that I would see at like a party or something, but then I see them playing with this child and you see a whole different side of them, and I think that's the best satisfaction for myself as well as seeing these little children with toys that they would probably never receive if it wasn't for us.
Melissa, you also worked with kids for How Council Advisory Board. You did a Halloween party. Can you talk a little bit about that, maybe?
So we called the Boys and Girls Club, and we had a group of children come in.
Boys and Girls Club from
Waltham.
Okay.
And they trick-or-treated around the dorms for about, I would say, an hour and a half or so, and they had so much candy. And then we came back and we had a little Halloween party for them. And then we had like scary music, and we had a pumpkin piñata that they broke open and stuff. But it was a lot for the kids to do, and I think when they left they were exhausted.
Colleen brought me down. We went trick-or-treating, and I got a whole bunch of candy. It's right here. And I dressed up as Jason, and it's quite a fun time.
How did you find out about this program? I mean, how did you decide to want to do it?
What we did was at one of our hall council meetings, we just made up this whole thing, and we wanted to do it for Halloween. We wanted to do a big event for all the Forest Kresge residents, and we were going to have them trick or treat. But then we thought maybe it would be good to have children come in that would want to be able, that couldn't trick or treat in their areas, and that would want to trick or treat here. So just different. Some areas the kids don't go out and trick or treat. Some don't have the parents to bring them. So we thought we'd have some of the residents bring them around, and mostly the hall council members did that.
I think our Halloween event with the children not only benefited the children but benefited all the residents. I think they kind of interacted and got to know each other better, and everyone was excited about it, so a lot of people were talking about it. I think maybe sometimes a lot of the people in the apartments wouldn't have met people that are down the hall from them if there wasn't something like a common thing to talk to them about or go to.
Why are you getting involved as a Bentley student?
I wanted to get to know, the real reason I did it was to get to know the residents of my floor and of my building. I figured this was an easy way to do it.
We went to the Waltham Boys Club, and we went over there and we met the kids. It was pretty funny because when we first got there, everyone, all the big brothers and big sisters were sitting in there. Everyone was kind of nervous because they didn't know who these kids were, and the kids walked in and they were like really outgoing. And this one little kid was like, "Do I get to choose my big brother?" And he's like, "Yeah, I want you." And he told this guy. It was pretty funny. It was a lot of fun. Everyone had a good time. I had a good time. My little brother is, like Julius says, he's a lot bigger than me.
Yes, he was huge.
Yeah, but he's a good kid. I think most of the kids down there are pretty good kids. What we try to do is provide them with some guidance, friendship, and I think that's the big thing. Because it's hard to get it when they come from single parent homes, and I think one of the big reasons why I did it was because I never had a big brother. And I know what it's like to go through childhood, not having anyone to look up to and stuff like that.
And what do you do when you come here every day?
I play school.
Play school?
And go in the library in the art room, do stuff. I go upstairs to the games room and play soccer-rama or pool or bumper pool.
So what does it mean to you to be able to give of yourself to do this program?
I thought it'd be nice to, give myself to Waltham.
Yeah.
And I know how there's like a lot of children around that need, the support because my mom's in teaching.
Oh, so you see the connection.
Yeah, so she sees the connection. She's always like, these people need a role model, and someone they can talk to because the parents aren't there a lot.
Yeah, that's
so I
true.
thought it'd be good that I have the time.
Yeah.
And I have the energy, and I really like children.
Great.
The student outreach program is, they have a portion of it is Big Brothers, Big Sister section. And what we did, we went to the Waltham Boys Club, and Steve Showers, he's the president of the organization, he contacted the director at the Boys Club and asked him for some kids to sponsor for who would need Big Brothers and Big Sisters. What happened was that the Boys and Girls Club had more children than we had people. I think he had about 30 kids, and we were only looking to take about 6 or 8 of them.
Okay.
So Jeff, I understand that you're involved in the community also. How are you involved?
Yes, well, I am the philanthropy chair for Sigma Phi Epsilon, which is my fraternity. And, we've been involved with the Boston community for a few years now. We've gone to area hospitals and nursing homes, and we've done community service there, because we're very interested in going out into the community. However, this year we focused upon Waltham, especially, and the Bristol Lodge. We all talked, and we decided that instead of going out into the Boston area and going to the hospitals and such, we would focus directly upon the community in which Bentley is located in, and that's Waltham. So, the resources that we have within the fraternity, we knew that Waltham could use those resources. And we have gone into Waltham and knocked on doors and asked them for donations for the Bristol Lodge. That was a very positive experience because we found that people were very receptive to us. And we wanted to make them aware that there was a soup kitchen, and this important, Bristol Lodge was located right down the road from them.
The Bentley Student Union Society volunteers to feed at these soup kitchens, and it's also a great experience because you don't every day work with people, homeless people, and it's very different from everyday life.
My fraternity just got a call like 2 months ago from the Waltham Soup Kitchen asking me if we had 5 or 10 people to volunteer, and we never even knew Waltham had a soup kitchen.
Yeah.
Waltham's so small compared to like where we're from, and we went down, 5 of us went down, and we fed down like 50, 60 people, and it only took a half hour to an hour. And then we stayed another 2 hours just talking to them. And we go about once a month now, like 3 or 4 of us go and just for an hour or two, and it's great. It's a good feeling, and it's, you eat for free. They want you to eat with them and stuff. I mean, it's not, we go for that, but, we would have never known it unless somebody brought it up, so it's great that not only you're participating, but you're publicizing it too.
You learn so much about yourself because you never know what you can actually do until you do it, and you get a feeling inside yourself, and it's just something that you've not experienced. You're not forced to do any of this, and you just want to, and it's the best feeling. And just community service of any type. You don't get paid for it. You get paid for it just in yourself. And
You realize that it's just more than books, and you grow as a person. You learn more about other people and how fortunate you are to help them out.
That's true.
And I think that's important. What we're doing is getting involved in the community and giving of ourselves, and we're leaving the campus. We're getting off the campus and making a difference in the area. And I think that's important.
In my past 4 years, I come to realize that no amount of money is worth the feeling I get when I help other people out. And that's something that I always remember that no one can take away from.
I participated in the Emerging Leader Program, and then I facilitated the semester after. And it's great seeing the kids, the students that were in the class, be leaders now. They're out there being active. They're helping people, and they're volunteering their time when they don't have to. We have studying to do. We have a lot of pressures as college students, but I think it's great.
I've grown so much just from getting involved in Bentley through sororities, through tutoring, all the activities. I just feel so much more mature, and it's the best feeling.
As an alumni, I'd like to look back and see that these programs are still going on and that they've become much stronger.
Being coordinator of the tutoring program has helped me just doing the community service, and I think it's something that I will carry with me for the rest of my life, an experience that I will hope to keep giving more, and it's something that's going to make me feel so much better always. And I'm really happy I got the chance to do it here at Bentley.